A short warning before we begin. This video may contain adult language. You have been warned. Hi, RD Barry here. Welcome to day, I guess it's 77B of my Let's Play of Firewatch. Well, things are getting mighty interesting out there. We found the Wapiti station. There is a very ominous looking research facility out there, and it seems that they have been tracking Henry's movements and listening in on our conversations. Not sure what the motive might be. At this point, it's really hard to say what's going on. Henry had a theory that he's just cracking up and all this is a hallucination. And maybe that's true at this point. Or maybe somebody is gaslighting him, or maybe Delilah is gaslighting. She's been hired by Julia's parents or something like that. Or maybe someone is gaslighting both of them. Or it could be some kind of secret government experiment like MK Ultra or something like that. I don't know. I really am curious to find out. I've been limiting myself to one session per day, but it's been getting harder and harder to do that because we are nearly at the climax, I think. Anyway, so the next step is to follow the signal that we found, or the what do you call it? The radio tracker that we found in the station there. Meanwhile, Delilah is basically drunk at this point. She just doesn't want to deal with anything anymore. She said she's not drunk, but let's face it, folks, she is definitely drunk. Let's check this out. What the heck? Escape from... Oh, right. Oh, yeah, this was something I found in another... I don't think I saw this in this playthrough, but it's basically a map of the Two Forks area. It's called Two Orcs on this map, but it's basically the same thing. And I think at this point it could be a real map in disguise, that someone was actually planning to escape from Two Forks and used this the Orc Pond. Oh, because in the game it's called the Pork Pond. Wow. Halfling village for the scout camp. Yikes! All this stuff kind of takes new meanings now. Iron Fortress for the the station there. Dire Beartooth Point, which was just Beartooth Point in the game. The witch's house. Wonder what that's gonna be. That's not something that is real in the map, or at least not something that I found. So maybe that's where we're heading. Um, so anyway, I don't think we can keep that, so we'll just have to put that back. Right. That's in the way now. Let's put that on the counter here. Oh, by the way, we've got all this. These are all supplies from the supply box that we got an episode or two ago. So pasta sauce and peanut butter and all the other different essentials of life. Let's check these out. Report on Delilah. Let's see if I can read this. Site reports. No too much. Delilah lying? Question mark. Yeah, this is basically a summary of... So, see, Henry has been writing kind of a diary on his typewriter here, and this is kind of a summary of what's been going on. It's not something we can pick up and read, though, unfortunately, and I won't do that on screen. Anything else? If I open the desk drawer, that's why, yeah, 20-sided die. That's, again, to kind of, maybe to disguise the map there, that is some kind of role-playing gizmo instead of, wave receiver. They want it back. Who? Tracking device. Who else are they following? Let's pick that up. Examine. Let's put it back. This is the wedding. This is Henry's wedding ring, and who is listening to us? So yeah, Henry and Delilah have been calling. I think people call it kind of an emotional affair. I mean, if you're in a committed relationship, but you feel an emotional bond to somebody that with no actual physical bond, then it's called an emotional affair, because I mean, an actual affair would be a physical relationship, but there's no actual physical relationship going on. So it's I don't know. Is it really being unfaithful to your wife if you're falling in love with another woman, even if you don't, even if you've never met her in person? So yeah, so that's kind of another issue. We can either drop this or put it on, and I'm going to put it on, I think. Yeah, I mean that might actually affect the outcome of the game. Who knows? So anyway, so yeah, so Delia is out of commission for now. Let's pull out the wave receiver. And the way this works, I was looking when I was reviewing the recording. I kind of figured out a little bit more about how this works. When the dots kind of lean one way, that means that you need to turn in that direction to get closer to the right direction. And when you see the green dot in the center, that means you're pointing in the right direction. So we need to go southwest. And when you're pointing in the opposite direction, you just see the one red dot. And the frequency of the beeping tells you how close you are. So I didn't figure that out when I was playing in the previous session, but when I was looking at the reviewing it during editing and whatnot, then that was I figured out that's how it works. So let's finally get started with that, and let's check this out. So that is a that is the flapjack fire. You can name it different things, by the way, depending on your choices when this first appears. And it's been burning for weeks now. So let's first get down off the tower. So it's in that direction. Let's see. Let's go forward a little bit and then check out the map to see what direction that actually is. So where the heck are we? So well, it says southwest. So that would be toward the cache there? Interesting. Well, so let's continue south then. I think we would probably have to go we'd have to start out by going south, and not sure I went the right direction for that. Maybe this way. Yeah. Wandering around in the woods is not at night is not recommended activity for those of you who might try to imitate this at home, by the way. Even though it does seem to be fairly there does seem to be a lot of light around from somewhere. Okay, so here is the Ruby River. Let's take another reading. Oh, now it's northwest. So now I'm thinking the medicine wheel then. Alright. Let's follow the river then, and if possible, maybe we can't get over these rocks. No, we'll probably have to go south, continue south, and then into that meadow, and then go west. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where all this light is coming from. If you live in the country, then you know that when it gets dark, it gets really, really dark. It's not like the city where there's street lights and house lights and whatnot all over the place. If you don't have something to see with, you will not do well. Okay, so I think this is the route we followed last time. If I can find it again. Yeah, I need to go west a little bit further first. Here it is, yeah. I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. So here's the medicine wheel. Let's try this again. And now it wants us to go east. Interesting. So maybe so maybe it was a lot closer to the lookout than I thought. There's a green marking there. And perhaps right now it's in the middle of my screen there. Perhaps that is what it is. So let's see. Let's go east now. Let me keep this on. Let's see, which way am I going here? I think I'm... No, now it wants us to go southwest. So down... Wow. I'm trying to... So southeast... Oh, one problem I'm having is I keep on mixing up my east and west, which is not a good idea in the... You're lost in the forest at night there. Oh no, this is the gap in the bush that I think I tried to clear before and I wasn't able to. Oh, here we go. Because it was... Strange backpack. Because it wasn't meant to be done at that point. Whoa! Alarm box. Yikes. Examine the strange bag. Where'd it go? Strange bag, there it is. Keys. Ah, okay. Interesting. Maybe Julia is...
I found some sort of supply bag, light camping gear, some clothes, basics, but it was alarmed. I think that's what was making the receiver go haywire.
You're okay? It's not a trap or anything?
Yeah, I'm fine, but there's also a set of keys here. I don't know why they'd be hidden out here. They say Shoshone National Forest, Cave 452. Is that the one in the canyon?
Yeah, it is. Who the hell took them?
And what the hell is in that cave?
Okay, let's just think.
Says the woman with a half a bottle of tequila in her belly.
Yeah.
Maybe they're panicking and we're preparing to beat it. The fire has them spooked, and we have new walkie-talkies, so we have the upper hand.
Yeah, well, it's hard to feel like you have the upper hand when you're standing in the dark in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you're back in your tower. Maybe you need a drink, too.
Uh.
Not in my tower.
I am looking at a man standing in your lookout. And it's not you?
It's
No.
not me.
Oh my god, go.
I'm going.
Get back to the lookout. All right. So yeah, we got this I got this weird behavior when I was trying to investigate that before, because I thought that was the actual way I was supposed to go, and it kept on the game kept on shoving me back. And so let's just keep going uphill. That's probably the best, the better plan than try to find a follow a specific direction here. There's that fire again. There's a fence. So I was wondering that didn't seem like uh Two Forks Lookout. Okay.
Hey, I got turned around. Is that person still there?
No, he's gone.
I'll call you when I get back.
Okay. Did I get turned around? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I thought I found a pretty direct route back. Lissy's hiding, and Delilah just can't see him for some reason. There's that fire still going. Empty lookout. Okay.
I don't see anyone up here.
He was just there.
Huh. Well, it looks pretty empty. The window's slightly ajar, but I think it's been that way the whole game. Oh. Taped Walkman.
Left a cassette player taped to my damn door.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Well, let's see what's on it.
Wow. It's not gonna explode or anything, is it? I mean... Oh. So this is a blackmail tape.
What's on it, Henry?
It's a tape of us talking down at the site. It sounds like it was recorded from somewhere nearby.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and it sounds like we were the ones who burned it down and that it was your idea.
No.
We are screwed.
No!
Huh.
Dee, just don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening, Henry?
Wow.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What's wrong?
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm
Yeah.
down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
Yeah.
We have to stick together. Okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
Wow. So that was on the new uh uh radio too. So they're bugging the new one as well. They're listening in and recording and all that kind of stuff. So I think it, yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely it was. Because that was um um that was after going to the scout camp, and we didn't get to the scout camp until um I'll have to check on that. But it was when we were actually at the station there. So yeah, so I guess possibly they're listening on this radio too. I really don't know. If they are, I mean, it didn't seem like just changing the radio would make that much of a difference. I mean, they could just keep turning the frequency dial until they started overhearing us talking. So at most we might have gotten like a couple of hours of clear radio or listen eavesdrop free radio conversation from that. Even in the 80s, I mean, they had automatic scanners, so it wouldn't have been hard for a setup as sophisticated as apparently with the one we're dealing with. So anyway, so it's a new day. I'm going to start a new episode here and call this a session. So the next time we will finally go see what's in the cave there. I was kind of suspecting it would be something to do with that because that's really the only part of the map that we haven't really explored very much. I mean, there are other sections, but they don't seem to be too relevant to the plot. And the cave did seem like a mystery that was always kind of unsolved, even from the very first day. So, anyway, so today, day 78, we'll be heading for the caves. See what's down there. I'm just as curious as anybody else. I haven't played this game or seen it played to this part yet, so I'm very curious, but I'm just gonna have to bide my time here. Anyway, I hope you'll join me for that, and until then, bye.